Hi. Do I get inspiration?
He's going for the dice. He's going for the dice.
Maybe three.
Yeah. So, north. I mean, I'm probably the most normal one.
Which is ironic. Or is it? I'm kidding, you totally are. I'm trying to find my slippers.
Doesn't mean you're normal.
That makes you the most suspicious.
I'm sure she thinks that.
That's true.
Oh, I left my slippers outside. That's why I can't find them. Oh well. I took them off because I went outside and then I just left them on a chair.
I have buttons and I love them.
Good. To go over real quickly the things that you can do with inspiration, because I think we've kind of played around it, but haven't. I don't think I've laid it out properly. So, when I'm running games, I run inspiration with a little bit of extra stuff because normal inspiration is kind of just dull. So, before you make a roll a d20, you can spend an inspiration to make that roll with advantage or to cancel out disadvantage.
Oh.
Or you can spend the inspiration to re-roll the dice as it is. So if you had disadvantage, you'd spend the inspiration, you'll roll with disadvantage again, or base or advantage if you had advantage. Or, because it's happened, I with a skill for one roll. Just like a flash of inspiration, as you would.
So what we did in session 1.5 doesn't technically count as inspiration then. For me
It's not-
taking Lane's, me giving my inspiration to Lane so he could heal us in the werewolf fight.
Oh right, yeah. So yes, I also don't mind you spending an inspiration so that you can like essentially break the rules of spellcasting a little bit, so you can cast 2 leveled spells a turn. Because normally you can't.
Because if not, we would have CPK'd right then and there.
So, to walk it back just a little bit, you've just recently left the village of Barovia with Ismark the Lesser and
Oh shoot.
his adopted sister, Irina
Wait, 1 second. My desktop audio is not working. I know. I think I missed all of that. Yeah, I don't know when it switched or why it's not.
I think she heard it. It just didn't go through on the stream.
Yeah, sorry, stream problems. I don't even know. Any idea? It's not picking up anything.
He worked hard on that music, okay?
Well, I can't get it through my head.
Try filtering off.
Well, I can leave it on if it's not activating my talk because I'm not putting on push to talk. So as long as nobody's like hearing it, I can keep it on.
Yeah, no, I'm not hearing it. I try to keep it pretty quiet and unintrusive.
I just thought I was going crazy.
You are. It's okay. We all are.
No, I'm not going crazy. I am crazy.
Shit, you got me there.
I was crazy once.
They put me in a room.
A rubber room.
Wait. Is corpse live and can people hear us?
Yes, and yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if people can hear us. Corpse is live.
It's really quiet. It sounds like shit.
It's probably not a good thing for us.
Try turning up the system sounds.
Okay, I typed it so that corpse don't pull it up if people can see it on your computer.
That's fair. The dog catchers won't catch me, so you got me beat on that number.
I did it willingly.
Oh, good for you, honestly. So, while we have a moment, because I think it's really cute, look what Kristen got me. She got me a little plush Galaisopod, my favorite boy. Now I have,
Nice.
yeah, I have this guy and this guy and that little guy. I have just my buds are growing on my desk, and I like that.
Oh, that's so cute.
Need to get a scent of scorch, and then I'll have my triad. But unfortunately, all the official scent of scorch merch is bad, except for actually the Sizzilipede chair is amazing. How much is it? I've never actually looked. That's actually cheap as hell. What the heck? Maybe I'm a good.
My head wasn't so small-ish, I would want that Gengar headset. Like the
Frost, I hate it.
It's
wait.
called payback.
It fits Cinescorch. It also it also makes me realize that Cinescorch looks like a tongue, and it makes
Oh.
me think.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's Sizzlipede. Centiscorch is.
That's right. I know what they are. A lot of the
Yeah.
newer Pokemon I'll mix up their names because they're.
Yeah, I get you.
I know them visually, but sometimes I mix up their names because they're just so
These
similar.
stack games.
I love my stovetop centipede. I love him so much.
I liked Eevee before Eevee was cool, and I mean that. I
He's
love
old.
Eevee and evolutions. No, okay, for at least where I grew up in my town, nobody cared about Eevee or the evolutions. It was all about Charizard, and it was all about Ninetales and Vulpix. Everybody was obsessed with Ninetales and Vulpix. All the guys, and it was mostly the guys for some reason. Everybody loved Ninetales and Vulpix. I think that's probably speaks why a lot of guys are into certain Pokemon these days. But I liked Ditto, Dratini, and the Eevee and her evolutions before
You leave My Little Pony out of this.
My Little. Okay, I mean, you know.
I caught a little Pokemon, Batman. Do you wanna know what kind of Pokemon I caught?
Don't talk to me about My Little Pony. You should see my Little Pony Kobayashi figures. They're.
I guess it's just broken. It's gonna stay broken. Sorry.
I'm gonna take a picture. So no one in the stream is going to be able to hear us.
No, they kind of can. It's just really, really quiet, and I have absolutely no idea why. Like, I've put a gain on, I've turned the volume up.
Have you tried just closing OBS or Streamlabs and reopening it?
I could.
But this has been a persistent problem.
Yeah, it has. It's on off, though, because it seems to be, sometimes when I start my computer up, the audio is just really low overall.
I
Like,
have the same problem. It just seems to kick back sometimes.
yeah, so usually I'll have my, like, headphones at, like, 19 volume, and that's perfectly fine. That is loud, whatever, and right now it's at, like, 43. And I can hear things, stream audio is very low still.
Have you tried right-clicking, going to sounds there, then like playback stuff?
I posted My Little Ponies.
Like checking that?
Oh.
That's not as bad as I was expecting. Actually, those are actually quite lovely figures, if I'm being honest.
54.
They are very lovely figures.
I recently I got my 3D printer going again.
I have mine at 100.
I just printed a statue. I printed figures for a game, but one of them came with a 75mm scale version. So I was like, fuck it, I haven't painted like a statue in a while. And so like, I don't know how well she'll come through.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, wow.
We're working on it. We're getting there. All I've done is the like yellow and purple on the stripes. The lavender on the frills is the base color that's going to come up to a white.
What did you use to paint it?
Pro acryl. These model paints.
Oh, okay. I'll have to try that.
They're very good. If you like painting miniatures, Pro Acryl is very affordable, and they're very, very good paints. I also just spent a lot of money on
wait, but that's just this.
hairbrushes.
Oh. See, I'm a dollar store whore. I'll be honest.
For a long time, I had been using a $5 set of 30 brushes from Walmart to paint my minis, but I'm like, I'm starting to really get back into like painting my minis. Like, hold on, I might have a good example here. Oh, there you go. Again, I don't know how well they'll show up on camera, but like, let me move the lamp. Maybe that'll help.
That's cool.
Oh wow, that looks awesome.
28mm scale, so they're like, I mean, literally like next to my thumb. You know, it's.
That'd be so hard to paint.
It is. It's a nightmare. If you like.
I can't really hear.
And the other things that the thing that's really got me going into painting again is that I have stopped using metallic paints. Because it used to
Oh.
be for like silvers and things, I would just use a silver paint and then like use a wash to low light it or like an ink to low light
Not
it
really.
and bring it back up to a highlight. But like I can show you on like one of the ladies who's like wearing armor. So like you can see on her shoulder pads, they're just it's all hold on. It's all just grays. There's like it's not there's no I'll just post the pictures. It's all gray. It's all like grayscale to make non-metallic metal. And I've never been able to make it work before. And then recently something just clicked, and it's been going. So are we ready to get into game?
We're all in.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Like as I know we had some stream stuff. Every stream has to have its technical difficulties. So
People are just gonna need to really turn up the stream. Turn
Yeah.
down for what?
so yes, when we left off, y'all were at the crossroads where there was the old gallows that had worn away with age and misuse, and you were left with two choices. You had the trail leading down to the Sayre Pool along the riverway, or you could take the road up raising up into the hills.
We had already decided to take the off-beam path. I said
Right.
that in my.
Right. I was anytime we do these, I always try to give the opportunity to because like especially
Oh.
between games, there's the opportunity to like for opinions to change. So I'm just positioning it again. Is the decision still to go down towards the Vistani encampment?
Yes. I don't hold on. Here's my thought is for our party, the Vistani kind of just abandoned us in this strange place. We were cool, we were friends. How do we know they're on our side? And do we want to be trotting around a girl we're trying to keep hidden in front of people?
I'm gonna say again that it's better to go off the off-beam path because it's shorter, and the longer we're out here, especially as it gets closer to nighttime, the more likely Strahd's people are going to get us. And
I don't disagree. I'm just saying, do we want to? How do we know that they aren't Strahd's people?
Well, Flair says, wait, aren't you still in the cheerful mode?
Just because I'm cheerful doesn't mean I'm not cautious. They were our friends.
Okay.
They drugged and abandoned us. I know you're new here.
Well, I also got chased by a giant, crazy fucking, I'm pretty sure I'd rather deal with fighting Vistani than fighting that giant horseback motherfucker if he comes back. And I'm gonna choose the path of least death.
We don't know either path has death. I think we should be cautious.
All right, Banks, I have an idea.
Yeah, cautious. Let's go past the Vistani camp because if we really want to, we can just sneak past the camp.
While they're arguing, me and Banks are concluding an idea. I'm going to put pies on each side of the fork, and whichever one Banks goes for first, that's the direction we're going to go.
Don't have multiple pies. There's only one pie left, and if he sees
We'll break it in half.
No, he's gonna eat it.
I'm gonna eat that pie.
I'm not. Well, Flair looks at you all and goes, "I will literally I will not make any choices based off these evil pies. I am convinced they're evil. I won't do it. I say I'm sticking by. We had already agreed to go down this path. Out of character. Please, I want to go down this path. So
Not convinced you're not evil.
It's me out of character. Well, this is me saying out of character. Please, I want to go down this path so bad. And I will tell you, out of character, my character is not in leagues with anyone. Just at least not yet.
As you're having these conversations, Ismark kind of steps forward to pipe in. Just, if you weren't aware, there is the Vistani encampment down there. Are you sure we can trust them?
I'm not sure I can trust any of you, but are we sure we want to be taking the longer path and having Strahd do something.
He doesn't know where we are,
Because
unless you've been telling him. How do we know you're not in leagues with the Vistani trying to get us into a trap? You seem very interested in that path.
Because I've told you all, I want more information you all clearly don't have. They probably do.
At this point, as you say that Strahd doesn't know where we are, Irina steps forward. I think he has to. He sent his lieutenant to our funeral.
Strahd
Dragons
should
and I
still
told
think
you-
that you're, there's no reason Strahd should know that you're out of the city.
That's true.
It's not like we gave a big farewell parade. I think we should take the more cautious path. Have the least amount of eyes as possible. We're all survivors.
Claire is like, no, I really do not think you don't understand what I saw in that forest. You don't understand how
I
it
don't think you
terrified me.
understand. We've spent weeks with the Vistani. They were very nice, but they also left us for dead. They abandoned us in the forest. I don't know if
Is
we
it
should
the
take
same
somebody we're
Vistani?
trying to hide and just parade them in front of a whole bunch of people. We should be trying to fly under the radar for safety. If you can get her a
Hold on, can you let
disguise,
me do
maybe.
something real quick?
That is actually a good point.
Hold on a minute.
Oh yeah, you have disguise kit.
Who would have thought that a fork in the road would be our biggest struggle? And then Sivan just starts weeping because both of the people are getting louder and more argutive, and it's scaring him.
Claire is like, there is a crazy motherfucking rider in this forest that will kill us more likely, and we can use the bodies of the Vistani if he comes at us. And why can't we disguise her?
Why do you think that that horseman was not a Vistani?
Because it was clearly not alive.
Yeah.
Have you ever met a
It was
Vistani?
hit.
I do have a disguise kit.
I think Ismark will step forward.
Okay.
If I may, I think it would be better for us to avoid as many prying eyes as possible. We can try. We don't have to follow the road. We can. The path here is mostly hills. We can cut through and save time if we need. If time is of concern for you, but we should. If we move now, we can at least get across the bridge of the Sayre Falls before nightfall, and we can
All right.
probably get somewhere safe.
All right, but if that horseman comes, good luck, everybody else.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll be fine. One horseman versus an entire encampment. We have to remember, we're trying to keep pretty lady safe. Sorry, I'm pulling a Mr. Dandy. Let me just, out of character, look up her name.
Irina.
Thank you. Come on, Irina. I'm just saying, in this moment, you need
Claire goes,
everything.
You know, theoretically, if you want to keep her safe, shouldn't we, like, disguise her anyway? We don't know who we're passing on the road, so...
How long do disguise kits last?
Disguise, like if you apply a disguise, it is there until it is removed. I believe disguise kits have 10 uses. Like each disguise kit has 10 uses built in.
Hold on. A quick ADHD thing. When we left the house, did the robes we were wearing disintegrate?
Oh yeah.
They are pretty heavily tattered, yeah.
Well, that's awkward. Pedal's
Everything-
naked under it.
Everything.
I'm just
I was
kidding.
gonna say, everything that came out of the house is pretty badly aged, eaten by age over time. So they're like as coming out in the robes, they are like really threadbare, like fraying at the edges, like moth bitten.
Oh, see, Oh, you're right.
Yeah, but
So
we had
wait,
a couple of days to take that off when we
Oh, yeah.
slept.
I assumed
I
we
was
all
gonna
did.
say,
I was just making a joke.
I know
Um,
I did.
Do I still have
As
the
soon
wolf
as I got
helmet?
to sleep.
What's that?
Petal had taken the helmet off of the first guard and wore it as a trophy because he almost killed her. Accidentally pulled a Mr. Dandy. Does she still have that, and can she take it off? Because if it's warded, it's probably warped.
Yeah, like I would say you've absolutely taken it off. As you like go back and look at it, it is barely recognizable as the wolf helmet was. It is like pretty severely rusted. The black lacquer on it is like peeling, and chipped. There are like several holes rusted in it.
Bad.
Um,
Still looks cool though.
but yeah, I do think that I should try to disguise her a bit with my
Okay.
kit.
What stat do you use? Like, can we help?
Yeah. So you would use you could use either intelligence or charisma.
Oh no.
Somebody else
I
can
help
help.
with charisma.
In order
Blair
to
is
assist,
not helping.
in order to assist with this, you need to be proficient with disguise kits.
Mr. Banks, I believe that's you.
Oh yeah, we were able to help dress the Frosty Wolf because it was just a wolf.
Yeah, I mean, with
Oh, we did
a
that.
dirty 20, I mean,
Oh hell yeah!
it's you spend about an hour applying makeup and doing like whatever like small prosthetics you have. You're able to. What kind of disguise would you put on her?
What did she look like originally?
Pretty.
I will.
I remember
It's in your
that.
handout.
It's in the handouts.
Oh
Yeah,
right.
it should be in your handouts. Yeah.
Sorry, it's been so long.
You're good. Let me see if I should be able to just. So, bam.
Yeah.
She is currently not in the breastplate. She is currently just in like traveling clothes.
I am going to try to put her hair back in such a way that it looks shorter than it actually is.
Okay. Again, I would say you also have like minor prosthetics, so you could also make her look like an elf. You could like put caps on her ears, or
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll do that.
okay. Yeah, with a little extra work.
Make her pink.
Again, with that 20. With about an hour's work and a little bit of elbow grease, you're able to make her look like definitely not the kind of noble woman that she is. Like she doesn't have you're able to remove the like air and glow of like
Nobility.
lesser nobility. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe we can put one of those tattered robes around her.
there you go.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good idea.
okay.
Put some dirt.
Yeah,
In her
with
hair.
a dirty 20 in the disguise kit, it's real easy to make her look like a disheveled like beggar or like a wanderer. Easy.
Perfect.
Nice.
Ooh, Petal's gonna collect little leaves and stuff to put in her hair. We'll be buddies.
So, are you trying to follow the road, or are you going to try to cut your own path?
Let's
Can
be
we do
chaotic.
both?
You can do both. Yeah.
So, like, say we take the path to here,
Okay.
and then cut through.
And then just cut through there. Okay. Yeah. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can get 3 miles an hour. And these are half a mile each. So be 3 hours. So as you're getting to about here, as you're getting to the point where you would start cutting across, it is a hill. So it's going to be a little bit of effort to get up, but it's not like a cliff side. It's just a steep hill.
I'll get out and push the wagon if we need to.
Yeah, I was going to say it will take some. It will take some party effort to get it up there, but it's not bad enough to be a roll. Is my point.
Just don't
Blair
leave
will
the
not
parking
help.
brake on.
Yeah.
Blair will not help because she's still upset, so she's just she's paying attention, and she's also more concerned about the surroundings than a stupid cart.
As
I mean, that's fine. It's nice to have somebody on watch while
Yeah.
we're actively moving a car.
Yeah.
She's not gonna warn anyone. She doesn't. If anyone inside checks her, she's not gonna warn anyone. She's just gonna run off if
Good.
that person comes. She doesn't care.
So it is about the time that you're getting the wagon with Ismark and Sivin. It takes you about 20 minutes to get it up this hill. But as you're like leveling out on back onto the road, you all feel the first drops of cold rain begin to patter against your cloaks and clothing, the backs of your necks.
Oh, that sounds so nice.
Yeah, that sounds nice after just pushing a cart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you, with the rain, the little bit of like the soft glow through the gray clouds of Barovia of the daytime fades into a dark, heavy rain cloud. What pace are you going to try to travel through the rain in?
So obviously we're not going to go fast because mud,
Right,
but we're obviously not going to go super slow because, again, mud
right.
and potential pursuers.
So standard pace then?
I'd say standard pace, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, makes sense.
Try and find some food on the way or
Okay.
trinkets.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll me if you want to go ahead and roll me a survival.
We don't need to. If
Oh,
we
that's right.
take at
That's
least
right. You don't need to.
stop.
Yeah.
But will they be able to convince Blair?
I mean,
to
that's
get
fair.
them- She'll get it for the siblings, but can everybody else convince Flair? And I don't mean rolling. I mean you're gonna need to convince me by
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to go get glasses cleaner.
Oh, I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm
yeah, no.
trying to find stuff for the dog and my seagull.
Well, that's Ford. Ford.
I
Yeah,
got
so we-
mouths to eat. Or feed.
Yep.
I do.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately for you, it looks like you got that Ford.
I have a check in it though, so I think it's a checked one. I don't know how proficient she is. Though.
So it would be proficiency or proficiency.
Sorry, I was dealing with baby aggro, so I missed a lot.
You're good. It's just
We're looking for berries.
decided on the path they're going.
I know, we saw your free feed on the internet.
That's true. We did.
So, Flair brings food for the siblings and herself.
There is. I will be honest. In this stretch, there's not a lot of like forageable food. It is.
It doesn't have. What is it?
So you'd be able to hunt, but that would require you to like branch off the path. Is that something that you're willing to do?
No.
For the siblings, yes.
Okay.
Not for everyone else. She has her own reasons, but she is upsetty spaghetti, so she'll branch off alone and hunt for herself and the siblings.
I'll say you're able to score yourself and the siblings like a pair of conies. Pretty, not malnourished, but definitely not like plump winter rabbits. You have a feeling that this area is, not even have a feeling, while you are out just branching off, I'll say you probably do this while they're pushing the wagon up the hill.
Okay.
It's very apparent that this area is pretty heavily patrolled by predators.
I can see again.
What kind of predators?
Wolves mostly.
Wolves.
I would say
Dragon?
that-
Petal, no.
I'll throw this out there. That's probably why Petal's roll is so low. Because I think Petal goes off to kind of scavenge on her own as well, and then spots like the telltale signs of like wolves in the area and gets excited.
What? That doesn't sound like Petal at all.
Doesn't sound like Petal?
Oh.
Blair comes back, because while they're doing that with the cart, she can take the time to like make the meat edible, give it to the siblings, and eat herself.
Don't eat yourself.
And-
Eat the meat.
Yes.
No
We don't
self-cannibalism.
really have. we don't have a fire set up here, but when you settle down for camp, it will be something you'll be able to prepare.
Okay, yeah. So she's just carrying it with, and does anybody in the group ask her, because she hasn't said she's not feeding anyone else but her and the siblings.
Petal
Or
doesn't.
are you all okay? This is gonna be fun when they get to camp. Like, oh, what are you cooking for us? I'm not cooking for anyone but me and them. Oh, you all have rations.
We expect that from your
So-
character.
I do have rations.
You get the wagon back on the road and press forward at a moderate pace, trying to stay, I'm assuming, non-suspicious, not trying to look as if you are like a bat out of hell trying to get away from something, but also not slow enough where it would be easy to catch you.
She does warn them about the wolves and that there are a lot of wolves in the area.
Did she see the wolves, or is it just Petal?
You're all aware of the wolves in the area. You got to remember, when you guys first got here through the gates, you were also chased by wolves through the woods. Way back here through this like stretch of trees, you were able to spot wolves throughout the forest through most of that
I
run.
spot a wolf in Shocky's background. Sorry.
Ooh, nat 20.
What are we rolling the survival for, bud?
Tracking. I wanted to see if I wanted to see if the wolves were if there were any larger prints, like any werewolf size, or if
Ish?
these tracks seem like we've seen these tracks before.
So there's no identifying marks on wolves. There's not like, they don't have like fingerprints per se.
What do they taste
Right.
like?
But with a natural 20, to kind of the untrained eye, for the most part, it would just seem like there was like a lot of wolves. But with the natural 20, you do spot among like the myriads of markings much larger ones. Potentially even larger than like the werewolf.
Can I pet that dog?
Can't pet that dog!
So we're probably either going to run into like a dire wolf, or you guys, if you guys remember Krill, he might be here somewhere.
Yeah, Kirill, yep. But
Is that dire wolf big enough for me to ride?
dire wolves are large creatures. You finally begin to escape the oppressive, looming, like almost tyranny of these tall pines. They're branches that have been reaching for you for, like, since you arrived in Barovia. For the first time, you finally see an opening of road ahead of you that will be free of them for a bit. But between you and them, that clearing is a chasm, a deep gash, like a wound carved in the land itself, with a fast-flowing river pulling from it. The sound of a waterfall audible in the distance, even over the rain. So we're going to go ahead and move over here.
I gotta fix that picture of Petal.
Fancy.
Ooh, it's even raining.
God. Wherever you put us, I can't see the actual.
Hold on, let me make sure you have eyes.
Welcome to me.
Oh,
I can kinda
see
see
my character. There.
Hey, he still has the rock with the light on it in his backpack.
As is tradition of characters, I have dark vision.
You do have dark vision, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't.
For Frost.
Yes, but your backpack is a portable flashlight that never
All I
runs out.
see is a bunch of. Okay, there we. Oh, I can see now. Am I the only one who can see, or does everybody else?
I was going to say, can
Oh,
everyone...
I can see.
I can
Yeah.
see before. I can see better now.
So,
I
you
can
arrive,
see
you arrive on the edge of a old stone bridge. The years and years of standing sentinel across this fast flowing water has weathered the lower ends of its trunk into smooth, almost like ovals on one side, with like sticky green lichen and moss and algae clinging to its base and crawling up its length. The only part that really seems to be devoid of the small tufts of mosses is the actual walkway. I'm going to leave it in your hands. Go ahead. You can all move as though it was a round of combat.
Sorry, what was that last part? Oh, one sec. There's a really loud helicopter outside. What was the last part you said?
We can move as if it's combat, and I
You can-
chose to roll perception.
Yeah.
Yup.
You can all move as if it was a round of combat, so you can move
Okay.
up to your movement speed.
Sorry, I heard a round of common, and I was like, "We're speaking? What?"
No, just essentially just to kind of set pace. You can move up to your movement speed if you'd like to.
Also, I'm having flashbacks to the Fallout bridge with
Oh yeah.
just how much of a
It's all
mess
over.
that was.
Okay. After I roll perception, I'm also going to roll stealth.
Okay.
I lost my character sheet.
All right. With those perceptions, through the dark of the rain, you can make out ahead of you on 4 posts spanning the center of the bridge. There appear to be gargoyles hunched and kind of facing outwards. But there also seems to be a figure stood on the bridge, looking out down the river towards the village of Barovia.
What?
So it'll blow up the bridge, right?
You could. I mean,
Okay,
how would you
then
get
we wanna
across the? How'd you get across the river then?
Spider form.
That's going to get you across the river.
Alligator.
Wait, can you make-
It's a medium to large
I
creature.
can shoot a web from one
Yeah.
side to the other.
Can you?
Yes.
Enough to carry the horse and carriage.
Can you catch fish next time we see him by shooting him with a web? Please? Out of character? That sounds so great. Oh, I want to be a giant spider if Petal dies.
So there's a person on the bridge.
There
looking
appears to
out.
be a figure on the bridge, staring like down the river towards the village of Barovia.
Okay, Flair goes, you all be quiet. I'm gonna go try to talk to this person. You all just don't do anything you normally do.
I should stop breathing.
Siblings. You know what?
We'll-
If that helps protect the siblings, and you honestly think it'll help, yes, but I suggest not doing it. So I can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Both Irina and Ismark will nod and step back into the tree line.
So Flair stops there and she goes, I'm assuming I can't tell the gender.
As you get closer, stationed up what looked like gargoyles, you see are hunched, like squatting humanoid figures dressed in like the clothing of nobility, but with gray, pallid skin that has torn away in many places. You can see teeth through cheeks, tendons and necks, a lot of exposed bone. Just kind of sat on the bridge.
Flair doesn't have a good feeling and she can't believe she's risking herself. Hello, sir or madam. She really has a bad feeling. Is there any assistance you could happen to give me on my way through? I'm not from these lands, and me and my friends have
She
been
called
trying to
us
get.
friends.
She might like you all, but doesn't want to admit it because she's mad at you.
That's why I
Um,
whispered it.
We're
you-
trying to get through.
As you turn to address them, they pull their hands off of the side of the bridge and slowly turn towards you. They are wearing a heavy, like, gray, almost velvet cloak. A heavy hood covers most of their face in shadow, and it is just inches off the ground, like lengthwise, just inches off the ground. A slight shine of silver coming from the boots below.
Okay.
They don't respond. Just kind of stare at you.
Is
All right,
there?
they don't speak common. Good to know.
They might speak like they're finished. He was describing that he walked toward me while I was talking. Is there any way you can direct to? She doesn't want to give away where they're going. So the nearest town. It's been raining, and we are so wanting to get out of the rain. Anything at all you could do, I'll be happy to pay you. And she's going to roll.
You don't need to roll anything.
Okay.
He steps forward once more. You can hear the click of the metal on the boots against the stone. A very deliberate, like measured step. Just if you're looking for shelter, the nearest town is back that way. Barovia would be your best option.
Barovia is not what we're looking for. We actually left there. There wasn't anything of interest. I'm not quite a fan of the pie lady. Something weird about those pies, am I right?
I wouldn't know. I'm not a frequent of that town.
Well,
If it's hospitality you're seeking, your nearest stop would actually be the castle itself.
the castle.
Just on the cliff. And he kind of points over his shoulder in this direction. You can see, illuminated by the little bit of light coming through the clouds, the looming spires of the castle that had been standing vigil over the town of Barovia.
Blair hopes that if anyone in the group can hear her, that they don't say anything stupid. She's like, oh well, from everything that we have heard, it doesn't sound like it's a good idea to just pop in on a random noble who we haven't heard the best things. Can't judge because haven't met him, but from where I'm from, nobles can be quite cruel, and maybe somewhere else off the beaten path, or that would be the best. She realized out of character, like to the DM, she fully realizes that this is highly dangerous person. So we're trying to avoid, that for now. Maybe I'll visit him at some point. I love to read. I bet he has a vast library. But I'd rather.
You won't make it to Crest in the night. But if you press through, you might just make it to the old bone grinder.
The old bowl grinder, is that the mill?
A windmill, yes.
Ah. She immediately is against the bone mill, but she's less against it than she is this creepy guy, but she feels it's a trap. She goes, then we must go to the bone mill then. I heard it's abandoned. So it'll probably be a safe place and won't have to inconvenience the nobles.
If that's your decision, I can't stop you. He smiles, as you can see with the hood. He nods, and he returns to the spot he was at, staring out at Barovia.
Okay. Blair goes, all right, we're just gonna get our cart, and goes back over here and is like, hide her, it like very quietly, hide her in the cart. Like, which one is Shakti's character?
7, the one that's standing next to you.
I can't see anyone's name but Petals on any of their characters.
I think it's just because they're below the.
No, even when they move, I can only see Petals' name.
I only see mine and Petals.
Let me see if I can.
Nobody's forgetting Petal's name. Actually, I only see mine.
Now I see Lane's.
Yeah, now I see Lane. Now I see Steven. Okay.
There you go. They should all be there
Okay.
now.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hide her in the cart carefully. And don't fucking talk. She goes to Petal and goes, please, for the love of God, I will give you anything, almost anything. Just don't talk for until we're away from this guy. Please, Petal, I beg of you.
She's just gonna look at her and turn away and walk towards the dock and see what's down there.
Okay. It's a pretty slick trail down to the stock there. But you can it takes you down to the river. It is fast moving. It does not feel stable.
Flair, can Flair try to, well, she was like, no, damn it, we need to get out of here. It's like, she tries to go after Petal and be like, I don't, she indicates, follow me, let's go. Probably realizing asking her not to talk is not the most convenient thing she could have done now. Does Petal follow her? Or is she gonna... Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, safe does the bridge look? Does it look sturdy?
The stone bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, the stone bridge looks looks incredibly sturdy.
Does it look like anything's alive in the like how dark is it right now?
It's pretty dark.
What's going on up at the fire pit like area? Does it look like it's been
It
used
looks
at
like
all?
it is like a rest stop, like a camp stop.
Anything left over?
Nope. In fact, with the rain, it's pretty well doused.
Does there appear to be any other way across?
From where you're at, not really. There may be they're back down near Barovia. There was a bridge a smaller bridge you crossed, so you could potentially go back and then cross through the woods. Or you could try following the river further up and see if there's another way across. But you don't see another way around from here.
Okay, Flair doesn't know what Petal's doing.
Does
Flair
can wait her turn. Petal's gonna talk to Marky. Mark. Do you know of any other way to cross this river? Sorry, I genuinely forget his name. I only remember what he was calling him.
Mark, yeah.
Okay, it's Mark. Thank you.
There's the bridge back down by Barovia, but we'd be climbing through the woods uphill to get to the other side, to get back to the road up here.
Yeah, and with the cart, that's not ideal.
Yeah. I believe the river breaks somewhere around the steeps of Mount Gakis.
But do you know of... Oh, sorry.
points like behind you to a looming mountain beyond the woods.
What do we know
There's
of
not-
Mount Gacchus?
It's a mountain. It would be even harder to get the wagon up and around there. Is
Oh, I was just
a
curious
reason
if-
we're not crossing the bridge.
Oh, no, we can. No, I was just curious of alternative routes.
Oh,
Also,
No,
out of character, I
unfortunately.
was curious if there's going to be like a troll horde living in the mountain or something. I don't know. I'm Lord of the
Oh.
Rings right now. Sorry.
You're okay. Unfortunately, this is kind of the one road. It's the main road.
I guess we have no choice then. We should stick close to one another and... Can we look to see if there's anything suspicious about the gargoyles? Oh! Oh!
Yeah, I mean,
Lane!
yeah, Flair already got that information. I don't know if she's going to report that they appear to be undead beings.
Petal's
Those
gonna
guys
run
from
up
Artemis.
excitedly to Lane and be like, can you cast Detect Magic and see if there's any traps ahead? I don't think she has anything like that. He might also have baby aggro.
It looks like he's got baby aggro.
Oh, he's got baby aggro!
That's okay. I'll say, does he have detect magic?
I believe he does, but it was
Yeah,
like a
Detect
10-minute
Magic.
cast.
Yep, yeah. I'll say I'll happily let him throw out a detect magic. He does not see any signs of a trap.
Wait, did you say a trap or the trap?
A trap. He does not see any signs of the trap.
See, that was a trap. That was very meta.
Claire's gonna go, obviously this, but we need to get through. So we need to just be normal and get through before anything crazy.
How should we proceed, Banks and Sivin?
Sivin just kind of wiping his eyes from the tears of being terrified, but keeping quiet at least.
Petal's gonna give him a big ol' hug.
Nobody can tell he's crying. It's raining.
That's why you do it in the
Why
shower.
are they putting Daddy in the dirt? He has lots of work to do.
No!
I'm not crying. It's just raining outside.
Fuck you.
No!
Get in the corner for doing dark magic.
Shocky!
I only did a little bit of dark magic.
No,
That's rude.
Can I have my gnome bacon
that
now?
boy can't walk anymore because of you.
Oh, that's what you're mad about? That boy didn't even want to walk.
Anyway, how are we proceeding? I do appreciate that a crossroad and a bridge have been
I was waiting for somebody to be like, "It's a terrible day for rain."
it's pretty
That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do want.
But they cut me off before I could finish it.
Yes, you have been in fact cut off.
I do want Lane to try to detect magic before we go, though, because
I think
there's no way that those things aren't going to come to life and attack us.
Cool.
Well, so
Claire's
detect magic only tells me that there's magic in the area. It doesn't tell me what something is.
It can.
So it glows. Okay.
You have to focus on it and make a roll, but you can determine like what school of magic it is.
Okay.
Shame I don't have detect evil.
Using detect magic here, there does not appear to be any signs of magic.
How does a paladin not have detect evil? Probably because I'm neutral.
That's on you, dog.
That's probably because I'm neutral.
Okay.
And everything in Barovia is evil, so
it just starts glowing a bright
that is
red.
true.
I don't like. She's like, Claire's like, I'm pretty sure those are zombies on the bridge, and if he suspects anything, we're gonna get screwed. So we need to pretend that everything's fine, hide, you know who, and get across this bridge. Or we need to turn the fuck around and abandon the cart and go another way. And that other way is going to take longer. So what are we going to do? Because we need to do it sooner than later, because we look hella suspicious, and the longer we look suspicious, the less likely we're going to cross that bridge.
Petal's gonna look at the rest of the group and kindly remind the newcomer that we work as a team, and not a single one of us can make the decision. If everybody's comfortable crossing the bridge, we will.
Which is
Yep.
why she's... Okay, she just starts up.
Let's just
Lane-
keep the
Lane
cargo
just
hidden.
shrugs his shoulders and just like takes a step back, like, oh shit.
All right.
She's
Go ahead
like,
and
whatever.
Sorry, I'm
Sibin
choking
takes
on water.
charge and starts walking.
Did anybody
As-
take her advice to hide Irina?
yeah,
That's
she's
That's
yeah,
what I
she's-
said, to hide
yeah.
the cargo.
Yep, she is hidden underneath the tarp in the wagon.
And we'll kind of surround the wagon, maybe.
As you begin to move across through the rain, you can hear this man talking to himself. As you draw closer, he leans against the bridge's railing. His gaze seems to lose itself in the misty roar of the falls in the distance. Though his voice seems to drift almost casually among the wind and the mist. Just, they came in droves once. Villagers, peasants, even drunkards. Convinced their courage could carry them farther than it ever had any right to.
I have an idea.
Oh, I thought you were putting your hand up because you were a drunkard.
No, I have an idea. I want to sprint and push that man into the river.
Okay.
Making enemies.
Thoughts?
Ah, you're such a birder hobo.
He
Petal's
does-
just gonna kind of grab his hand and keep him close.
So, well, Petal can't exactly know what he's thinking, so...
She has a
They
feeling.
kind of,
They-
because...
actually, out of everyone, they kind of have a connection because of the ghosts.
I'm so... Okay,
we both have ghosts that were twin, brother, sister,
Yeah.
and are
Well-
possessed in us.
Yeah, that's...
If any of the... I'm going to tell the DM, if any of them do anything that, in character, that aggroes the guy and causes the guy to fight, she's going to cling on to the bridge. And if they're on the bridge, use her climbing to cling on and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay, that's... Yeah.
If
We'll
they
cross-
aggro only the creatures,
We'll
On the
cross that
set.
bridge if we get there.
Ha!
Yep.
I
Yeah.
just want to know that way we can make the action before the combat starts.
Yeah, of course. That's fine.
No, I didn't say I was doing it, I just said it was an idea.
Yeah.
I was saying I wanted to have that out there so that I can do it if that happens.
And now we're holding hands, Shocky. Are you
'Cause
happy?
How high is the bridge to the water?
About 90 feet.
Oh, yeah. No. If this guy attacks us, he's getting pushed in the water.
It's also, like, below, you can see it is very rocky. Like,
Yeah, he's getting pushed in the water.
Question: can the guy see? Like, I know for the most part we had a faint sense of like being able to see him. Can he see us clearly?
I mean, he's talking to himself looking at Barovia.
He can see clearly
He's
now.
not paying attention to us right now.
Okay, I'm just trying to see if he's in sight because I'm trying to determine if I need to switch into animal form now or not.
You are in, like, a straight line of sight to him, yeah.
You should turn into him and really trip him out. Sorry.
So I thought about that, but no one in the team knows I have that ability.
True.
Yeah, sorry, that's out of character, but that'd be really funny.
I thought about
Thing
doing
of
that if we
knowing
fought
you
the
for 8
werewolf.
years, I do know that.
Oh my god. If we run into the... Oh my... That's such a smart idea. We run into the wolves, you just turn into, like, the werewolf guy, and then be like, I am your leader. Okay, sorry.
Luke, soy tu padre.
I had
Alright,
so much
alright,
sugar
what
this
are we
morning.
thinking here?
Gotta get to pedal.
As
Take it
you
slow.
have this moment of contemplation, kind of discussing amongst yourself, he continues. Just, for a night, the valley trembled with their noise. It was almost admirable, in a fleeting sort of way. Fools, the lot of them. But for a spark here or there, a moment bright enough to even make me pause. Kind of lets his gaze drift upwards.
Sounds like he's foreshadowing what we're about to do.
All right. Game plan. Banks, flare, protect the caravan.
I'm gonna
Me,
stand.
Pedal, and Lane. We'll go push this motherfucker off the cliff and progress
Please do that.
forward.
Out of here. Flair looks at him and goes, "You do that, I'm out of here. I don't think this is gonna work. I think we should really just get across."
Can we do
But
this?
I'm saying if it goes sideways, you two take the caravan and get the cargo to where it needs to go.
Can you I want to change into a hyena. However, I don't have the character sheet. It's just the bio and information.
I have
Could
a
you-
question as well.
Making him do more work.
I was
Well,
just
it's
gonna
like
say.
that for the hyena, the brown bear, the dire wolf.
Oh, you can be a dart. Okay, sorry, I'm getting too excited at Druid. Also, what we could do is just have Lane. Sorry, I'm assuming the game's paused. We could just have him turn into a giant spider, stick the caravan, and just run across.
Hold on, I have a question for the DM once he's done.
Go for it.
How is the bridge looking? Is it looking muddy, or has the rain washed it away? The mud, and it's just stone.
It is mostly flagstone. There is a little bit of mud like caked in it, but it doesn't look. It looks pretty firm.
Because Papa's got ball bearings.
You and your ball bearings, Jesus Christ.
Out
Oh
of
my
character,
God.
out of character, I think this is 100% Strahd, and I 100% think this is a losing fight.
We can win the campaign
I
right
don't know
here.
for sure.
I'm not necessarily worried about fighting him. I'm worried about the gargoyles or the undead that are next to
Look,
him.
he can't summon him if he's falling down into the fucking abyss of the river.
I don't think it's that. I think that once we get close enough, they're gonna attack, and he's just gonna walk away.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm not going to throw the ball bearings out right away. I'm going to wait to see if anyone makes a move.
Okay. If you are going to, as you continue to have these conversations, he continues.
I think Pedal's just gonna be
Fair
listening.
hope. A rare spark, almost worth remembering. It broke quickly enough, scattered on the rocks below. And one lingered longer than the rest. A sharpness I could almost respect. I'm sure the
He's
river
talking about
will-
us. He's talking about our plan. He knows we need to do something.
Is this Strahd?
Yeah.
Is that us in character?
I push forward a little bit more.
Okay.
No, hold on.
So-
I
Alright, I
really
forgot
want to
to.
know what if people ask that in character. That this could be a very big character develop moment. I legitimately need to know.
Are you trying to spoil the
I don't-
campaign for us, ma'am?
No!
Like,
100%.
ma'am, this is our first time through.
I never. This has not happened to me in any game, and this game is crazy. This was going to be me trying to make character development for myself.
Well, either way, I turned into a hyena, just so we're all clear.
Okay.
All right, I have my shield and my hammer out.
Oh,
And he's
Pedals.
in a defensive stance.
Hold on.
My
Sivan,
hand is next to my ball bearings.
Sivan, Pedal's still got either your hand in her hand or she's got her arm wrapped around your arm. But now she's trying to pet the hyena while also kind of listening to the guy.
Giant hyena, by the way.
I jump off the side and I'm climbing on it now.
Oh my god, is he ever?
Giant hyena.
Why did we need a cart? We could have just put everything on the back of him.
Because you can only do it for, I think, an hour at the moment.
Oh.
Maybe. I thought it was 2, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be an hour per level, but As you begin across the bridge, he kind of steps off of the railing and just turns and finally seems to address you and just. Barovia does not suffer challengers for long. It humors them, lets them dance for a while, then reminds them why it endures. And I cannot help but be amused. Watching it all unfold is entertaining. As he says that, for the first time, you can get a glimpse, as he's facing you directly, of the face underneath the hood, just the lower jaw, the lower half of the face, an angular, uh, like handsome sculpt jaw with thin, pale lips and needle-like canines hidden just behind them.
I don't recognize
You're
her
writing all this
daddy
down,
anywhere.
right, Lane?
I'm not writing anything down right now. I
No, I'm
can't get
saying
actual. I
you
can't
done
actually
that,
see
you're
him.
right.
You're a poor little blind boy.
Fools think themselves heroes. I remember the ones who almost were.
Petal's gonna wave
As you wave, he
and smile.
As you wave, he lets the hood fall back as he pulls the cloak open into a deep, respectful bow.
Oh, let's bow back.
Welcome, my guests. Welcome to Barovia. I do hope you enjoy your stay here, while you can.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Oh, we're already in Borough.
He smiles down at you, Banks, as you make the kind of the offhand comment. Just a smile.
Busted.
Hello.
Do try to be respectful with your stay here. I'll be watching. And he turns and steps into the mist, his cloak clinging to the shadows and slowly dissipating, his body dissipating into mist as well until he's almost fully dissolved in the darkness.
We could have pushed him off and made it look like we won at least.
And yeah, the four very obvious, like, rotting humanoids, these zombies, stand up and bow deep, like a deep, respectable, noble bow, and just stay there.
Oh, Petal's gonna try and bow to each one individually. Sound of respect.
They don't respond. They just they stay like hands clasped over their stomach, just hinged at the waist. You can hear them creaking and the like hollow rasps of them trying to breathe.
Oh, to be a necromancer.
Yeah, I've outgrown my teenage days.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna, as the hyena, I'm just gonna start walking.
Okay.
And
They don't seem to react.
What's the little cackle that they do?
Mm-hmm.
Just the little hyena cackle, and just keep walking
A
through
little
the
laugh.
bridge, looking.
Yeah, they don't seem to react to you.
Oh, Petal's gonna giggle at the laugh and then start following the hyena.
Okay.
Blair's just gonna crawl down on the side of the bridge.
Okay. Just Sam Fisher your way along the sides. I get you.
Mm-hmm. But no, I wasn't trying to spoil anything. I had no idea this was going to happen. I just had a theory that it was Strahd from the whole fact of like what was described.
The monologue?
Everything.
Yeah.
We gotta let the bad guy monologue.
Yeah,
it's
man.
just rule.
So
We love
Blair
the
was
bad guy.
trying to like not get attention on them because of their cargo, not to be cocky.
I don't think I have.
Without
Oh, sorry.
real event,
Fair enough, by the way.
you're able to cross the bridge. Nothing happens. how far? Because it took you about 3 hours to get to this point, so you have about 2.5 to 3 hours left of like good travel time. How far are you willing to push to try to find shelter?
Honestly, I think like here.
Is there any sign that there might be any type of shelter?
Yeah, like
Like
Because we
a
ain't going
road
to that
sign?
castle.
It is rolling hills here. There does not appear to be any, like, from what you can see, granted it's dark, you can't really see any settlements or the only like sign of shelter you can see is up on the cliffside.
How thick is this forest down like beside us? Does that look like it would give us shelter from the rain?
Each of these hexes is about half a mile, so it's about a half a mile wide. Like, it's a pretty decent sized copse.
Yeah, Petal's gonna suggest if we hit the forest, it'll provide us shelter from both the rain and prying eyes. It might be suitable to try and wait until daylight.
yeah, I definitely don't want to sleep out in the open tonight.
Where's this bone mill?
Bone grinder?
Yeah, where's the bone grinder? I don't think we can make it that far.
No,
Oh, I didn't
that
even
would
see it
be
ping.
1, 2,
I
3,
barely saw it, like at the
5,
last end.
7, 8 more miles, which would be, if you pushed, you could. That'd be about 4 hours.
But it's raining.
Yep.
So I got an idea, and just to confirm, once we find shelter, we're taking like a long rest. I'm assuming.
I'd assume so.
So wherever we go, I can turn into a giant spider and then like make like a web house, like a web shelter.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Obviously, just don't touch the walls, but like
It's
it's
not
not
like
like
the floor that we would be sleeping on.
Y'all are gonna
You-
like wake up and Petal's gonna be hanging off the ceiling.
Well, that's the thing is like all it is almost like a cave. It's like it would be like that, like an overarching way.
Like a
I wouldn't
lean-to.
put us in like, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You're not gonna spindle us a table?
Keeping us away from the elements, making sure nobody can like just walk up on us.
Yeah, I get you. Making a shelter, I understand.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Make a sleeping bag.
Because I still have one more. I have one more transformation today that would use that, and then we would go into a long rest, and then I'd get it back.
Yeah?
So we can push however far you guys want, as long as it's to a forest.
So if we push to like here, we can rest in like the
Yeah.
edge of this forest.
Yeah, and then kind of decide where
that
we
would
want to
be,
go.
It'd be about 2 hours to get there. Yeah.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a plan.
I'm down for that.
Yep.
All right. So pushing through. As you get here, we'll put you where I need you. You are met with a surprisingly familiar scene to most of you. Tall stone walls. They don't go very far, but they branch out just enough. With a wailing iron gate that is rusted over, with a pair of towering, defaced like statues of knightly, like warrior figures, almost heroic figures, on either side. Let me see if I have that handout for you still. Let's see. It is the gates. That's NPCs. Well, like that's it. That's it. Yep, there you go. The
Right.
gates that you came through when you first came to Barovia. They are almost an exact copy. The damage is obviously different, but it appears to be the same statues, same style of gate. But they're not closed. You're able to press through until you get to the copse of woods, where you're able to hunker down. Are you going to try to pull the carrot, like the wagon, into the woods, or are you going to like stow it somewhere and come back for it in the morning?
How heavy is the wagon? Can we all like pick it up to take it off the
It's a
path?
pretty rickety wagon, yeah.
I think that if we try to come back for it, it's going to be gone.
That does seem to be our luck.
Yeah.
How's the dog holding up? Oh, buddy.
Not. I mean, he's wet. He's shivering.
Honestly, we can keep the wagon again. I can just make a shelter over all of it.
That's true. There's enough space for like one person to lay down on the wagon. It's not like a big wagon.
Oh, can Petal take the remainder of her robe and put it over the dog just to try and dry him off and
Of
keep
course,
him warm?
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It does, like the robe does, as you apply like a little bit of friction to it to try to dry the dog off, it does start to come apart.
It's fine.
But during the night, as you're setting down for the night, would somebody like to roll me a d12 and somebody else a d8?
Was this somebody hinting? Is somebody gonna try and steal a pie?
Roll the 8.
Anybody roll d12?
I rolled a d12.
Good, because I don't remember how to do just a die.
Did you roll a d12?
Oh no!
All right.
Protector of the pies. No.
As you find yourselves hunkered down in the woods, Sivan or Lane, you're able to set up a pretty makeshift shelter with the silk from your spider form. It takes you longer than you'd expect with the rain. It doesn't like. It's hard to get it to adhere where you need it to, and it's hard to keep it up. But with about an hour's work, you're able to get it there to the point where it's functional as a tent. Like, it's not like a full home. It's not like climate control. There's nothing like that. But it's enough to keep the water off of you.
I want to see a spiderweb fucking air conditioned unit.
Yeah, man.
A sink, bath.
Are you trying to have a fire for the night?
Ooh, not around the spider web.
No?
Outside, yes.
I got half of a broomstick I still want to burn.
Okay. Then are you taking any watches tonight?
I'll take first watch.
And then Petal can take second after her 4-hour rest.
Okay.
I can sleep in the caravan during the day.
That's true.
And being an elf, she doesn't need as much sleep, so.
I wanted to do one of those smokeless fire pits that go into the ground. So
I know what you're talking about. Go ahead and roll a survival.
hold on, I gotta go back.
Yeah, see if you can get it going here. Among the trees, the roots are pretty abundant, so it's going to be kind of difficult to get into the ground to get that going, but...
What?
I just realized all the guys in this campaign have beards. IRL. Sorry.
With a 12, I'll say you can't get it perfect, but you can get it to the point where it's reduced at least enough, like a little bit.
Nice.
Sivan, you spend your watch with thinking you see that same figure, that like cloaked figure, just in the distance. Every time you like look away, you catch it out of the corner of your eye, and you turn and look. It's low-hanging branches, or it's any number of things that are tricking your eyes in this light.
During my watch, I
Okay.
also try to communicate more with the voice ghost in my head.
Okay.
And that was a wisdom save, or
Yep. Wisdom saving throw. Given he seems a little overwhelmed, given the fact that he's
understandably.
traveled farther than he's ever been before, and was dealt with some pretty intense shit today. So unfortunately, no real response from him. Even like the only emotional response you get is overwhelmed.
Right. I just head pat the air and go, "It's okay, little buddy. We'll figure this out in time."
Okay. Other than the seeming haunting of this cloaked figure, your watch goes by quietly. The rain seems to suppress the usual calling of ravens. So it's mostly just you and the rain. Pedal.
Oh wow.
All right, I eat a trail ration on my thing, so I'm going to take it out of my inventory real quick.
Mm-hmm. Please do. Pedal.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me perception on your watch.
Also, 9/11, never forget.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's what Sivan rolled. 9/11. He's like, you feel overwhelmed, and it's like, well, yeah.
You could say his roll blew up in his face.
As your watch begins, the rain slowly comes to a stop. But unlike Sivan, who had a mostly quiet watch, you hear the quiet, like, shucking of chainmail throughout the night. Like, it's in the distance, and it's like every time you turn to look, you don't see anything. You are constantly scanning. Like, usually your watches are mostly peaceful, mostly kind of like a time for you to unwind a little bit and just spend time with your animals or just kind of with your own thoughts. But you hunted.
Wait, what? Hunting? What?
As
Sorry, it lagged a
you
little bit.
feel, it's okay. You feel hunted.
Oh.
You kind of glance around, keeping an eye on the road. And after about an hour, like an hour or two of hearing that, like, patrol of male, you spot a horse, large and clad in black barding,
Oh, told you so.
with a tall, armored, skeletal figure on the back. It is marching down the road. It doesn't seem to be in pursuit of anything. Just one hand on the reins, the other with a lantern.
Is the fire still going?
I would say that's up to you.
I'm gonna think as
No.
Petal hears things, she'll just let the fire go out.
Okay. I think most peculiar to you is you see him holding this lantern, but there is no flame in it. There's no light. It's just a dull, hollow cage with nothing in it.
So he's like Diogenes.
Almost, yeah.
What?
He's just this black rider, pale skeletal or like bleached skeletal face, is slowly tromping through the night. The lantern swaying back and forth, its gaze watching the woods.
Is
What?
he on the trail or like in the woods with
He's
us?
on the road. He's on the road.
Okay, I think Pedal's gonna kind of try and stay low and quiet as much
Okay.
as possible, and maybe go closer to the others.
Okay.
Oh.
You kind of pull yourself back into the spider hut. But you keep an eye on him. He does patrol the area for about an hour. Marching the horse up and down this span of road. And then he turns back towards the gate and sets the horse to not a full gallop, but not as slow as like a canter. Just a bit of a clip moving back, disappearing back through the gates, back down the road towards Sayre Falls and the bridge. Leaving you with nothing but the quiet calls of ravens in the distance and the howling of wolves.
The temptation to like
That's good.
use animal talk to the horse was very high. Say, but I didn't. Well, she's
This
gonna
gives
breathe
me
a
an
sigh
idea
of
for
relief.
the next shelter.
Oh,
You're gonna draw one of those Acme like walls that's painted on. That's like of the path.
Just stick shrubbery all over our tent.
Making a blind's a great idea.
that is. It'd be really
I mean,
easy
I
with like
could.
a spider web, because then it would just
Yeah.
stick on.
Or we
This
dig a
man's I
hole.
remember seer training.
So I'm just gonna tell you, for the next one, if I have to build it, I'm gonna emulate a trapdoor spider,
I love trapdoor
Okay.
spiders.
and that way we can be underground. No one can see us if they're passing through, and then on top of that, for the fire, it's gonna be. If you can see what I'm trying to talk about, like
No, I get you.
fire is going to be in one area. There's going to be a hole to our compartment, and then another hole leading outside.
So
That
We
way it
get
has
real
airflow.
fancy.
you would need time to make that
Right.
because the giant spider does not have a burrow speed. So if you had a wild shape that did have a burrow speed, which I don't think you can have that yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, so if you had time to set it up, you could set that up, but in like the camp, usually post travel, your camp should take you about an hour to set up, and that's definitely going to be outside that reach. But it's a good plan.
Okay.
Like if you're trying to set an ambush or like are going to be hunkered down in the spot for a while, definitely worth doing.
Cool.
Yeah, especially if we find somewhere that's kind of in between different places, then we can come back to it.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. So, as let's see. As the morning comes, you have your opportunity to kind of wake up, reacquaint yourself, and get back on the road. Is there anything else y'all would like to do before you get back into travel?
I think before everybody's up, and once it seems safe, Petal's gonna see if she can do any tracking with the horse, just lightly on the trail, not going too far, just to see if she can kind of memorize those hoof prints, if there's anything special about them.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a survival.
Also, was that a short rest or a long rest?
Long rest.
Okay.
And then, of course, when everybody's up, she'll let them know that, hey, we're being tracked.
Yeah, so with a 21, it is not difficult to find, especially because he showed up after the rain. It's not difficult to find his tracks. Especially because he took off at a pace. So like the area that he set off from is churned up pretty bad. Given that it is a skeletal horse, the hoof prints are pretty different from like a regular horse's hoof prints. They'll be pretty recognizable in the future.
Wait, hold on, just add a character. Sorry, I have a lot of sugar to try and emulate Petal's spring, but that could also affect the ADHD. Wait, didn't rogues have a thing where you could, like, talk to undead? Oh wait, no, that was if somebody died, you'd make, like, a soul. Okay, never mind. I was like, would talk to animals work on an undead horse, or would you need to, like, necromancy type stuff?
That is a very good question.
Is it speak with dead for an undead horse, or is it speak with animals for an undead
I
horse?
think you would need speak with animals and speak with undead or speak with dead.
That would make sense, because you'd have to be able to speak with the dead, but then also understand the... Okay, yeah, no, I see the logic. Sorry.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So that's going to kind of solidify for Petal that she wasn't dreaming. There was a little friend out there. And yeah, as everybody wakes up, once they see a bit more awake and less groggy, she'll kind of explain what happened on her watch.
Blair goes, "Oh, geez, I wonder who could have told you about that. Do you believe me now?"
Nope. Didn't see it.
Fantastic. Okay. Since it's daylight, she cooks the food for her and the siblings that she's had.
Okay. They will. I think they'll take it graciously as you like prepare the food. I don't think they realize it's for them either. They'll just kind of look at you with the rations that they were planning on eating and happily take the fresh food.
Is Frosty making any berries? Eyebrows up.
Does anybody need to heal?
No, but it's good to have berries.
Was to say one good berry I think will keep you sustained for 24 hours. I think.
I think Petal
I know
has a
ration
taste for
kit
the
usually
berries.
lasts about 24 hours, so.
A ration kit lasts, I think, needs 2 rations per day.
Yeah, so I'm fine. I can go a little hungry until we get there.
Yeah, the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day. Yeah.
Okay, so I have 4 spell slots. If I use good berry, I'm using up one of them.
That is the gamble you take.
Sleep in the caravan.
If we get into a fight, I'll need to keep some healing. All right. Yeah, I don't mind doing a good berry. That's fine.
Okay.
Fucking
I
good
can
berry.
get up to 8 of them, right? Or 10?
10.
Up to 10. So they don't go away, right?
They last 24 hours.
Okay. So what do we have in our party?
You have the 5 of you, and then the 2 siblings, so 7 people.
Okay, so I make 7 berries, and then each person consumes 1.
Okay.
Petal's gonna give you a big ol' hug.
Not to eat it out of stubbornness.
Petal's gonna grab it and feed it to
Here's
the dog.
Airplane. Now be a good tower and eat the berry.
She's not. I want to make it clear, real quick. I have a plan for my character. She's not gonna. I'm just gonna say out of character. She's not gonna leave you all to die, anything like that. But she is frustrated because, she's like, we almost died, and she feels that it's kind of like
We did?
She feels very conflicted about a lot of. She has feelings about the bridge, and
Oh,
she's keeping to herself. But she's not willing to take when she's not willing to give. That's why she's not taking the good berry.
Frost, if it makes you feel better, it does look like I gave Petal cure wounds.
That does actually help out a lot.
I also heal too.
So I would say Lane would notice, Raven just kind of like Raven. Let me. Not Raven. Flare. So Flare, would you be, as far as the character wise, when you're saying you're not taking the berry, are you refusing it or are you like disposing of it?
She's refusing it. She's not gonna just dispose of it. She's refusing it. And if he does force her to take it, she will dispose of it.
So then Lane would just kind of like pull her to the side, out of earshot of everyone else, and just kind of have like a, because Lane is a character that is very reserved and kind of soft spoken, but very direct. So Lane would just kind of like pull pull you over to the side and ask like, "What's up? Like, are you okay?
No,
What's
I'm not
going on?"
okay. I'm not okay in the slightest. I got pulled away from my mate into this crazy shit, and it seems like nobody is taking this seriously. Like, this is fucking nuts. And I don't know what to do. I'm trying to help, but it feels like I'm doing too much, so I'm just not going to do anything. Because I don't know what to do, but if everybody's just going to go for it, I'm going to try to stay alive because I need to get back to my mate. I need to get back to her. You don't understand. Everyone's just going off like they're fucking like, let's go. This is crazy, not danger. I get it. We're trying to do shit, but is staying alive shit? I don't think. And it just is like, yeah, I'm obviously scared. This guy on the bridge, it was very clear he was dangerous. I could tell. I saw the zombies, but I didn't want anyone to panic. And I just wanted to get us across. And it felt like nobody just wanted to listen to me, and I get I'm new. I don't know what I'm doing, and it just feels like everybody's going in. I don't want to die before I get back to her. I know.
So Lane would just take some time. Wouldn't just like offer an immediate like response as soon as you're done talking. And he would
I'm
just sit
sorry.
there. He would just kind of like soak in what you're saying, and as like a person of very few words but choice words, he would say something along the lines of like, "I get it. You
I'm
want to be
trying to
safe."
protect everyone. Too, and it just
With the way, hold on, sorry. I get it. You want to be safe and you're trying to protect people. So are we. But the way that we do it may be different than you're used to. You have to trust us, just like we have to trust you. And at the end of the day, we all want to make it home. You can't be safe or make it home if you're not at your best. I can't make you take a berry. I can't make you do what you don't want to do. But I recommend doing this. And then just leaves the berry and walks away.
she did open up, but she's still too stubborn to take the berry. She will not take it. She, for her own reason, she stands by. She doesn't feel that she's kind of not feeling like she's going to be alive long enough for it to matter at this rate. But she stops crying, and just goes back and stays quiet.
All right. So the party reconvenes, hauls the cart up out of the woods, back onto the road, begins anew. What pace are you moving at today?
Well, it's not raining, so we can go a little faster.
Okay. So there's three paces you can travel at in D&D's rules. Just to kind of pull the camera back a little bit, you can either move at fast pace, which gets you more distance. It gets you, but it does give you a penalty when trying to see things along the road. If you travel at normal pace, obviously you get the regular amount of distance with no penalties or benefits. or if you move slow, you lose time, but you're able to use stealth while you go.
I'm cool with normal.
Yeah, normal sounds good.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
What do you?
I-
Raven, what do you think?
Are you asking in character?
Yes. Or okay. So yeah, I would say, Flair, what do you think?
I'm just gonna go with whatever everyone else is gonna do.
Okay.
I do have a quick
So,
question
yeah.
though. Since we're
Sure.
still in the like early morning waking up, do rangers have to do anything? Because I know like druids have to prepare their spells. Other people like how does spells with rangers work?
Technically, you would still have to prepare, because rangers prepare their spells like druids in the basically the same way. You do have to prepare all, whatever spells you want to cast from your list, but
So we'll pretend that I was definitely listening when you told Frosty how to prepare a spell.
it's okay. I think the way we set you up was that all of the spells you have is the number of spells you can prepare.
Okay, do I have to like click them to show that they're ready and then unclick them, or is
Yeah, if you click next to them, they should have like a little dot that you can click. They'll show they're prepared.
okay, and then it says I have 3 slots total, 3 remaining, so that I can cast any of them once, kind of thing.
Yeah, so the 3 slots total, 3 remaining is for that spell level. Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Okay.
You're okay. Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
just gonna prepare everything because I have 3.
Okay, let's see how far. So 4.5 miles. That's about a little over an hour. So you follow the kind of lightly winding trail. You've traded the towering ancient pines for gouges carved into this hillside, leaving the kind of light swaying grass of the hills sparkling lightly with the remainder of the rain and the morning sun. But you come to another crossroad. One, turning to go down the hill and cling to the edge of the forest, leading further north. The other, going up a hill to an old windmill, quietly creaking in the distance.
Blair
Which path?
isn't going to say anything other than, I don't think we should go in there. Let's stay silent otherwise, but she will not enter if everyone else does. She will stay all the
I mean, we got time. We ain't got to go through it. Let's progress on.
I don't, is there anything particular about the air or in, hold on. I need to ask the DM something.
No, there's nothing detectable.
Okay.
Does the windmill look like it was inhabited recently?
It's hard to tell from this distance.
Petal, what do your elf eyes see? I'm just kidding.
Tell me, what do your eyes see? Your special eyes, what do they see? My brand!
They can't have my brand. I have special eyes.
Look with your special eyes. My brand!
Yeah, because we're kind of close-ish to town.
Yep.
I gotta be honest, when we were talking about what cities, I don't think I realized I could zoom out as far as I could with the map.
Oh yeah.
What are... So are the 2 kind of towns there the ones that were... Oh!
There's Valaki here, and then Kresk over here.
Do we have, like, I'm assuming our characters have this map and they're looking at it, because that looks like a fun little tower we could lock the girl in. And never mind.
Yeah, you don't have a map.
Then we'll just, well, it's good to know for my reference, at least. Yeah.
Yeah. There is a fun little tower over here. That is true.
I had no idea I could zoom out that far. That's a little embarrassing.
So we might want to avoid the city if that's not where we're taking the cargo.
Velaki? Velaki is one of the stops.
Yeah, we were going to Velaki first.
Yep.
And
Okay.
if it didn't work out, we were going to go to the other one since Velaki
Crest.
was closer.
How dense does this forest look? Like, could we, in theory, just
The
cut
woods-
through?
The woods here are you do have to go down the hill into them, but they are this is probably the densest patch of forest that you've seen here, other than maybe when you first arrived.
Are there any signs at this
So we have to
crossroads?
go around.
You could cut through, but it will almost guarantee an encounter.
I don't like that.
Oh, we have a giant spider on our side. I'm sorry. I'm really excited about the druid.
I mean, there's two ways you can go about that. One way, the giant spider couldn't fit in the forest, depending on how dense the trees are.
You oh my god, you could web us into like a little ball and just carry us above the forest if it's that dense.
I guess Flair will speak up at this moment for the sake of, like, she's like, I mean, aren't Strahd's agents likely to be in the forest? Shouldn't we avoid it while we can?
It might also be on the road too, at ambush points.
So, with that, Lane will just kind of look over at, because I'm assuming, because I didn't hear anything about it yet, I'm assuming Petal and Sivin didn't say anything what happened on their watch. So Lane with
Petal
Flair
mentioned
saying that Lane would go and just look at them like, what happened on your watch?
Oh, no.
She did say about seeing the skeletal horse.
Yeah, Petal ran everybody through the...
Yeah, I mean,
They are being
Yeah, I
tracked.
just seen the creepy dude more often. That was all I seen.
Flair
So if he
does
was, go ahead,
remind-
Flair.
She stopped. She would when he asked about that. She goes, she reminds them that the skeletal horse had chased her and through the forest. So she's convinced it won't stay on the path because the horse and the rider are swift as fuck in the forest.
Were you on a road when he first started chasing you?
No, I
Nope.
was in the middle of the forest.
The old Svalich Woods down here.
could we slow our pace since we're getting closer towards the town? That way we can just
Yeah.
be more cautious.
Yeah, we could do that. And
Yeah.
with stealth, like a group stealth.
Yeah, it would be a group stealth. All right, yeah, you can do that.
That way, if there is a roadblock or something, we
As the conversation came up around like Strahd's agents, Ismark will step forwards. All of the animals of Barovia answer to Strahd. The ravens, the bats, the wolves, all of them. So in the woods or not, they're all.
So he's got eyes, ears everywhere, and can just teleport to us at a whim.
He is the land.
Then for our sake, maybe the road would be easiest. Then we can see, potentially, if something's coming up on us.
The little kid in me just kind of hits my hammer on the ground and says, "Take that, Strahd!" and just hits the ground with his hammer. At hearing them say, "I am the land."
Petal's gonna sigh and roll her eyes. Not realize that she's doing it.
Blair's going to be like, "Don't get your hammer dirty. If it rusts, it's not going to be much use other than getting them tetanus.
But tetanus damage.
It doesn't take immediate effect, and it could just cause your weapon to break, though."
They call tetanus the
That's
silent
okay.
killer.
I mean, if we leave them alive and they escape, but I'm
Petal's just gonna be
roll
real
my-
confused.
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
use my inspiration.
There you go.
I'm gonna that's not in that one. That's the key. That's the key. I'm
At least
gonna
that's true. At
stealth-
least it's not in that one.
There we go. Let's hope those are some bad rolls for the moment. It's not an @1, so I didn't fuck up a lot. So, yeah.
If everyone else would like to roll me a. Let's see. Wherefore.
A, B, C, D.
Petals and heavy armor?
I guess so. I don't know what Petal's wearing.
Yeah, the heavy armor means you have to take you're at disadvantage and take the lower roll.
Yeah, I'm not. Is Petal in heavy armor?
She has scale mail. Is that
It
heavy?
shouldn't be.
In scale mail?
I don't know.
I didn't know Rangers could wear heavy armor.
Me neither. Well, wait, I did have the helmet on.
That might be the heavy armor that might be why it was there. So you took that helmet off, right? Would that count?
It would.
if it's
It
just a
wouldn't.
helmet?
No, I'm trying to check something because scale mail. Hold up, I got it. Yeah,
No.
pretty sure scale mail's medium.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because like I was gonna say, you got that as a yeah, it is medium armor. You got that as a starting equipment, so it would be really dumb if they were like, you can have scale mail. But yeah, you Sivan will need to take the.
Yeah, I understand. I'm taking the negative on that one. I can also just sleep in the cart while y'all are stealthed.
Yep.
So that way I'm not actually part of the stealth check. Even though I still went higher than fucking the rogue.
I mean that. Look, it happens sometimes.
I'm not a rogue yet. I'm just a monk right now.
You called me a what?
Yeah.
One moment. I gotta find the people. She does not have stealth, and she's not currently wearing her armor, so it's gonna be a straight dex check. He also is not wearing armor, so he's not proficient in it, so it's also a straight dex check. Let's go. And then 7. Your party average is 13.
Better than nothing.
That's not bad.
It's above a 10. Above a 10.
Yeah, that is. It's above. It's yeah, exactly. It's not horrible. So let's see. It took you about an hour to get here, so you have about 7 hours of travel left. So one, which would be about 14 miles, which should be plenty of time to get you to Volaki. Yeah. So you hunker down, you slow your pace, you put the tarp over the wagon, and you all try to look as inconspicuous as possible. Trying to stick to the edge of the woods, trying to not be out on the open road quite so much. And despite it not being that big of a deal, you also spend a lot of your travel silent, not wanting to make undue noise while you go.
Does Petal see any
Sivan hooks up his
suspicious?
sleep apnea machine and passes out.
While hugging his hammer, while hugging his hammer and raising his shield in a defensive stance.
You're a dick.
I just
Am I Sivan's sleep apnea machine?
no.
The DM is rolling.
I'm just
Sorry.
snoring into your
Don't worry about
belly.
my dice rolls.
Petal's gonna take. Oh damn! She's gonna take a little look-sees to see if she notices any hoof prints or wolf. Any sussy steps. I was not expecting any of that. Goddamn, guys.
Petal, as you're walking, again, this is a new place. Everything is weird. As you pass by here, this clearing, you can very clearly see a large lake.
Ooh, does it look like it's stocked with anything?
It's hard to tell. You're about, because you'll be on the road here, so it's about a half a mile between you and the lake, but you can see it.
Are we thirsty? Do we need a break? What kind of end is it? Do we want to try fishing?
Nah, let's finish. Let's get this going. Let's go.
A typical male just
He
racing
says
to the
as he's
end.
talking through his
Just
Mr.
kidding.
Von Banks sleep apnea machine.
I'm just breathing into his
Just
mouth.
blowing raspberries into his belly as he's talking.
Jesus.
Petal, because you were actively looking for stuff, I'll say as you are distracted by the lake, your little cage begins to pipe up, frantic cawing and calling as feathers beat against the steel cage.
Do you want out, little buddy? Want to go for a fly?
Lane is just gonna be like, if you don't silence that bird, I will.
Petal's gonna carefully wrangle him out of the cage with firm grip and tie a rope around him. Like a little harness. And tighten it
Oh,
really tight, because she
Okay.
learned from fish.
yep.
And she'll just let him fly like a balloon.
As you, I do need it noted, rope is heavier than you'd think. As you let him fly, he kind of gets bursts of, like, kind of like a chicken, but he is mostly grounded at this point. But you kind of help him every here, like as you kind of walk up behind him, just kind of toss him up and let him flutter and fly. He tries to stay airborne, but it does not work. Every time you go to pick him up, he does like nip at your thumb. But with that, your attention being on birds, you look up and realize that your presence along this road has not gone entirely unnoticed.
Oh, Gary.
Flying almost in a like straight line above you, kind of matching your pace, is the black, like almost crescent form of a raven.
Oh, Petal's gonna pull Gary in close and kind of hold him like Misty holds Togepi.
Okay. It doesn't caw, it doesn't call, it barely beats its wings, caught on a slipstream, just following your pace.
Hashtag birds aren't real. It's a spy.
Blair is like, I don't like this.
Well, since...
Hakshu, hakshu.
Hold on.
Rubber.
What's that? Hold on. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought you were hawk 2ing. I see, you're sleeping.
No,
Um,
I'm sleeping.
Much
You might
different
be back in
connotation
machine.
there. We're gonna do a speak with animals. Petal's gonna be,
But it's one of
hello
Strawberry's.
there. Can I help you?
You call up. As you turn and speak, as if caught off guard, the raven kind of like falters in the air for a moment, and then like tilts and slowly descends, landing with a pretty heavy like into against a rattling branch. It stops and tilts its head at you. You should leave this place.
Forward to meeting you all real close and
Why do you say that?
It's not safe here for your kind.
That's a racist.
Elves?
Z.
Outsiders.
Well, unfortunately, we were forced to be insiders. Do you know a way out?
Not many leave the Shrouded Lands. The Vistani know how, but they can't be trusted.
Yeah, they're the ones who brought us here. Do you know of any animals that can come and go?
Animals? Can't say. Hard to trust.
Can I trust you?
You can trust me.
Oh.
Do you have a master?
No masters here.
Do Do you? Oh, sorry.
It's fine. He turns its head again. Just brethren.
Other ravens?
It nods.
Do you answer to any man or being?
It kind of clicks its beak. No masters. Just brethren. As Banks raises a bow, she's speaking like she sounds like a bird right now, by the way.
Yeah, I figured that's why I was saying we were talking in chat.
Yeah.
I made sure we don't understand.
Yep.
So it's like,
Yeah, and I don't actually raise my bow. I'm just being silly.
Gotcha. Yeah, she is making bird noises at a bird, and the bird is making bird noises back at her.
I'm blowing raspberries into my Mr. Von Bank sleep apnea machine.
I think
right into his bellies.
real quick, I'm gonna say it is some BS that tabaxis can't talk to cats. I'm just gonna say it. They should. Have
Yeah,
the ability
how
to
dare
speak
they,
to
D&D?
just
That's
cats.
racist.
Yeah.
It is. It is. It's like it's rude.
Play Furbolg. They can talk to all animals.
Uh,
Furbolg are the best.
I actually, that's what I was telling Corpse. I think that's my backup character.
We were talking D&D for like 2 hours yesterday.
Furbolgs are the best.
I want a fur blog with a pet rat.
I think Petal, she's gonna notice the glances around her and be like, he says that he talks with his brethren, other ravens. No one else. He doesn't seem super suspicious, but I am curious.
Claire goes, you really think an agent of the big bad vampire is going to tell you he's an agent of the big bad vampire?
No,
Yeah.
but
The raven spreads its wings. Like puffs up its chest, like spreads its wings. And still in the raven speak is just, we serve no masters here. Only brethren.
so
Seek the watchers.
the who?
Seek the watchers. The watcher house. Seek it.
Will they help us?
They will help you.
Are we friends now?
That remains to be seen.
Well, I wish no harm upon your people.
Tilts its head.
So are you following us?
These lands are unsafe for outsiders.
And what makes them unsafe?
The devil himself. And his servants.
And you're not a servant.
We serve no masters here.
Can you help us get to the next town?
It nods, like it bows itself, and then takes off down the road.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Petal's he's gonna lead us to the next town, it seems. He's adamant that he follows no masters or answers to no one, just his brethren. Who controls the brethren? I am unsure. It seems to be other birds.
I'm gonna put the name that he told you to seek in the chat for you.
Yeah, the
Watchers.
No, the DM is typing.
Run! He said the watchers can help us. With what? I am unsure, but he said to seek them.
Well, that's possibly a good idea.
I believe we should be on guard, but allies are few and far between, so
I like the idea of meeting these watchers, but not telling them that we were sent to them until we get a vibe for them.
I definitely think we should also do that and not mention our precious cargo.
Yes, the Raven, the precious cargo. I think Petal's just gonna. Oh wait, what's Gary doing?
No.
Oh, Petal should check in with
He's
Gary.
freaking out.
I haven't talked to Gary in a while. Gary, how's it going?
Hungry. Cold. I'm sorry, I had the wrong name. I was looking at the wrong notes.
So, is that Raven still there?
No, he's flying. He's leading down the road. He said, "Seek the Martikovs."
The Martikovs!
Okay.
The Martikovs!
That is my mistake. I apologize about that.
It is all good. Is there still a Everberry hanging around?
Goodberry.
Yeah.
Goodberry.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 of them.
She's gonna check in with
7.
Puppy Dog.
Well, the spell makes 10.
Oh, no matter what. I thought it.
Yep.
I thought you were seeing it. Okay.
Yeah, spell makes 10 of them.
How's Puppy doing?
Home of the Goodberry.
And Flair, you left yours where we were, right? You left yours on the ground.
I stomped it.
You stomped it.
Rude.
Yeah. You said to do what I wanted with it. She refused to take it. She stomped on it.
Yeah, not upset. I'm just clarifying.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't gonna let any fucking creatures have it that could be working for Strahd. Let them starve.
Gary's not
Okay.
working for Strahd. So are there berries left over?
Yeah, so we had 7 people. I made 10, so we have 3 left.
And I have 1 and I'll split it between Gary and the dog because I assume they don't need as much food.
Yeah, that's fine.
That works
I was
fine.
I was saving. I'm telling you now, D, so that way we can hopefully try to make up a spot for it. I was saving 1 for the Raven.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's
try to,
make
like,
friends.
As a good sign of good faith and
Yeah.
friendship.
Oh,
Yeah.
since
He's gone.
Shocky
He
is
was asked to lead you there and went.
since Shocky's
so
stepping
all he
away
did is
and
get
he's
us
eating
there
Taco
and
Bell, I'm
leaves?
gonna step away as well for a second.
He's leading you there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm assuming he's leading us there, but if he stops there and we interact again.
Oh yeah, yeah. You could.
That's
Yeah,
what
for sure. Yeah.
Sounds good, sounds good. How's Puppy doing? Quick little check-in since we got animal talking going.
He's not really doing super great about traveling this far. Especially being in the woods has him quite spooked.
Oh, is there room on the cart for him?
Yeah. Doesn't really help him though. It's mostly just everything is a threat to him.
Yeah, maybe we'll try and make him a little safe space as we're walking along. And I guess Petal will just keep...
Savini.
Did
Would it? Since he's in there with his full plate and stuff, would that be a problem?
No. You have no space for one full person to fully lie down, and then there's stuff around them.
Yeah, dog can sleep on the
So
plate mail.
him and the dog could. Him and the dog is basically everything you could fit in there, but.
Yeah, I think Petal will just spend the rest of the time trying to calm the animals down until her animal talking wears off and then just goes back to squawks and dog noises.
This is my resident dipshit.
Oh. Oh, what a little
I love
sweetheart.
her little marionette mouth. It makes her look really stupid.
It does.
It makes it look like she's.
It's the cutest little barkings.
She has socks on all 4 feet.
Oh.
A little white glove service. Now you're stuck. Take that. Nope, I said you're stuck.
Oh, I'm so glad that I'm not the only person who does that to their cats. That's the timeout you need to calm down. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I said you're stuck. Therefore, you have to be stuck at least for a couple minutes.
Yeah, it's a pet tax.
Hey.
That's what happens when you're so darn cute.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we do have 2 AFKers.
You okay? Yeah, we're waiting on them.
What is Druidic focus?
Druidic focus is your spellcasting focus.
Yeah.
It's what you use to cast your magic.
Ah, okay.
Oh, neat. Oh, well, I guess Soda's back. Is Gary now happy that he had a berry, or is he craving the pies, like the children crave the mines?
He is craving the pies. He will eat the berry, but
Is it gonna go down like a cat pill?
yeah.
Shove it down. Pet the beak until you see it swallow.
Mm-hmm.
Exotic birds are so much work. Hikey, though, I would love a pet seagull.
I don't know if you would.
Seagull, stop
So chaotic.
I don't know if you would. I
Yeah.
guess it depends on what kind of seagull, because there are different breeds.
Mine.
Not the ones that can just straight up swallow an entire rabbit. That's a little disturbing.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, growing up
What
next
that
to the
mouth do,
beach,
though?
not a huge fan of those guys.
I like little small ones. They look polite.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about seagulls, they're like a lot stronger than people give them credit for.
Yeah.
There are literal videos of, I think it's the greater seagull, the big ones, the big ones that can swallow a rabbit. Have been seen. The great black-billed gull. If you piss them off enough, they can like crack the glass on your car.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they're no fucking joke. They're horrifying.
It's bad luck to kill a gull.
I'd like to kill an albatross.
I didn't know we're talking about golf here.
Wait, is that the ones that you hate, Soda?
No.
I don't. If it is bad luck to kill a gull, I don't know about that, but I do know that it's a bad omen to kill an albatross while on the sea.
They say that in The Lighthouse. Great movie, by the way.
Eh.
I don't think I've seen that movie.
It's a movie.
It's great.
Do you consider speak with animals a cantrip, or do you consider it a spell, like a spell slot?
It's a spell slot.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, I watched Bone Tomahawk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I came across
Isn't
it.
it nuts?
Yeah, it was great. I came across it on Tubi, and I was like, someone was just mentioning this to me. This sounds familiar, so I clicked on it, and then I was like, oh yeah, I remember now.
It's brutal. It's rough, man.
Yeah.
That's a very good one. I like Bone Tomahawk a lot. It is. I do. Anytime I'm like trying to get people to watch it, I have to be very clear. I'm like, hey, it's. There's a couple scenes that are hard to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything, but right up my
Bone
alley.
Tomahawk. Yeah, which I was about to say, which is why the fact that you react that way about the lighthouse and then Corpse reacts the other way tells me I probably need to check out the lighthouse.
It's a little experimental, but
I don't. Wait a second. Hold on. Let me look at this because I actually think this is one that I have been. Yeah, it's a fucking Robert Eggers film.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the sparkles. They never happened. Get it? Because he's a vampire.
yeah.
Because he also did the Vivitch, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah, I like him. I really like him as a director.
Yeah.
What languages does everybody know? I'm just curious about like our range of weapons, range of languages for books.
I think Common and Goblin. I was thinking about learning
Common,
Vistani,
Goblin,
but I did
and
not.
Celestial.
Let's see. Common, Deep, Elven, Sylvain, Draconic, and I think she was learning. Oh, look at the kitty! I thought it was on your lap.
Nope.
I think she was trying to learn Bardovian. Yeah. Barovian, there we go. Sorry, I don't know why I'm struggling with that word.
I was going to say, you're not the only one who puts a D in there for some reason.
Where do you see all the languages?
I found it
Oh,
under
languages.
type and proficient. I'm just having a stronk right now.
Yeah, it is under proficiencies.
Need your moment.
The only one I'm seeing here, I thought I had more than this. The only one I'm seeing is Druidic.
You should have common as well.
Yeah, for sure, common. Because I have
As a-
abyssal and primordial.
Because I remember Druidic, I remember Common, I remember I was going to do Thieves because I didn't think anyone else was doing it.
Oh yeah, Thieves can.
Only rogues can learn Thieves can.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, only rogues know Thieves can, and they automatically learn it. So
When I get to level 6, I'll have thieves can't.
Yeah, I forgot I also have that.
As if we get to level 6.
you get to level 6, don't you worry. Lily, look what you did. You can now see my lamp in the camera. What the hell, man? Fucking up my setup. What a jerk.
It's the tuxedo.
Yeah. I don't remember all the languages or how many languages I was allowed to learn anymore because it's not showing up here.
It'll be in your class. I believe druids get common, druidic, and one more, and you'll get one from your background usually. Because the average person in D&D land is a polyglot and is hella skilled in languages.
Yeah,
Okay,
Rangers
so-
were overwhelming with how many ended up learning from like her backstory, her proficiencies, and other stuff. It was like, okay, this is too much.
Yeah. Like the idea, considering the idea of being like in older editions of D&D, you got to learn one language for every point that you have, like every digit your intelligence modifier went up. So if you were like a wizard with a +5 intelligence modifier, you like started the game with common and then usually draconic, like the magic language, and then 5 more. And the idea of someone just passively knowing 7, like being perfectly fluent essentially in 7 languages is nuts to me.
Why are some of yours coming up with just language proficiency, but not?
Because he's probably clicking on the word language instead of the actual language.
I just tried that.
Oh, yeah.
I click on language and it still shows my entire language.
That's weird.
'Cause
That
I
is
can
weird.
click on either and it shows.
So, as you follow the raven, as we're all back, I mean, it's a straight road. There's literally no other branching paths here. You are able to safely arrive at the town gates. As you approach, you spot. Actually, do I have? I think I do. Barovia. Here we go. Hiya. So you are arriving. Oh, let me put the dog down. Do I have? Let me go back and grab. The
Don't put the
real
dog
quick.
down. We like the dog.
Don't tell me what to do.
Gold Yeller is at.
You're
Yeah.
gonna have to give me vision again. It's completely dark for me.
Again, this map shouldn't need that, but let me go ahead and do that.
Yeah, it's a big black square for me.
Same.
Huh?
We're not in the map.
That's dumb, but okay. Give me a sec.
Ah, yes, Lane's vision.
Hold on. I might actually be able to
Fuck
do.
you.
No thanks.
Let's
Oh.
set it to. Can I just do? Forward color, dynamic lighting. It should be in
We
daylight mode.
says day and night. Oh. Now everything's black and the screen is white. It works.
So wait, you can you see the map or?
Yes.
We are huge, and we can see the map.
Yeah. Normally I wouldn't add. Usually I'll use the dog to represent where the party goes. Otherwise we'll move the.
We'll
the
just be
tokens.
down here looking pretty.
Yep. So
but
yes,
we
you
can see the map.
you arrive at tall again the tall iron gates. They're kind of almost like funerary gates. Like they're tall with an arched top and a simple grid of iron bars connected to a like a palisade wall. Walls made out of logs that have been sharpened on both ends and then hammered into the ground and then sealed with tar and pitch to form just a large embankment. Every 100 or so feet, there are stone pillars that have braziers upon them that are currently, at this point, it would be nearing the end of your travel, so for the day, so it'd be pretty pretty dark. It's not fully nighttime yet, but going on to the darker hours of the day. So they are starting to light those pyres. You can see just beyond the Iron Gate are 2 town guards. That they are carrying massive pole arms, maybe 10 or 11 feet long. They're in very simple, like padded armor with a chain coat over it, a simple like bucket helm, just waiting at like posted at the gate. The gates are currently closed.
Can we see the Raven friend?
The Raven flies through past the guards and perches on like one of the buildings just beyond the gate.
Claire wants to ask the party if they want her to try to talk their way through, or if someone else wants to do something.
I would like to eventually find a better weaponry and armor.
Well, we gotta get through the
But
gate.
that can wait until after this lady is safe.
Want us to try and knock out a guard?
Do we want me to try to talk to them?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right. Claire looks at them and goes, "Just look tired, but non-threatening." So she goes up to the guard, tries to keep her wariness, but also kind of stands up straighter and goes, "Hello, sirs. We are exhausted from our travels and are seeking refuge with the..." Out of character, they did tell us it's called a church, right? Like the guy is Mark.
He said there is a church. Yes, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure before. We're here to seek refuge in the church. We have need for them. Is there any way we could...
They kind of look at each other. One of them steps forward, kind of an old, grizzled older man, probably in his mid-50s. A mustache that basically entirely covers his mouth and most of his chin. Sorry, gates are closed for the night.
We are so very tired, and we have been on the road for ages, all the way from just the bone grinder and on. We had to pass the castle and everything. Is there not something, anything that we could do to allow us to pass for the night?
They kind of pause and look at each other. The other one, the younger one, mutters something to him. Sorry, ma'am. Gates are closed for the night. We're under orders not to open them for anyone. they like the other one kind of grips the pike, like going from like an at ease position to like.
Surely, us being weary travelers, we are of no threat to you. Please, good sirs, please, I beg of you, show some mercy. We can't spend another night out here with the wolves and everything else. Please, we have to have safety. I'm gonna roll my
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
roll
attempt to
persuasion.
roll persuasion. That's good. That's good.
He kind of just sniffs. Just sorry, ma'am. We're under orders. You made it this far. You can survive another night. Come back in the morning when the gates open.
All
Can you
right.
at least
I kind
get
of
us some-
stretch
hold
and
on.
get out.
He's like, can you at least get us some food?
It's not really our problem, is it?
I get out. I look at him.
What-
What about a Knight of the Order? Surely you'd let us in with somebody of my background and my companions.
What order? Ain't no knights here. Haven't been knights here for a couple 100 years.
Oh, I'm
How
gonna.
tall is the how tall is the wall?
The gate or the wall?
The wall.
The wall is about 20 feet.
So something you could throw something that high.
Rude.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna take my tattered robe, like a bed sheet, kind of
What?
put it on the ground right next to the gate, like literally right
What,
next
I'm
to
gonna
it.
Throw you.
I don't believe you. And I'm just gonna be like, well,
just hear me out. Hear me out. I got a plan.
and I'm just gonna lay down right next to the gate, like sleeping at the gate, like I'm waiting for the new iPhone.
Got a plan.
And since my sleep apnea machine is there, I'm gonna go lay on his belly and sleep as well.
All right. So hear me out. So it's reasonably, someone could throw something of like 10, 15 pounds reasonably over that, right?
Potentially, yeah.
Okay. So here's what I recommend.
Recommend.
I can wild shape into a cat. You can throw me over. I can open the gate from the inside.
Look, we eat the pussy, not eat the pussy.
So distract the guards. Why you could make a distraction and get the guards away, because is the gate already technically open, or are they just guarding it?
The gate is closed.
Yeah, so you can make a distraction, get them away,
Something like
open
that.
the gate.
I'm assuming, and you can tell me if you let me know. I'm assuming near the gate is usually like the watch area where like the soldiers in that town would.
You don't see anything like that. You don't see like a barracks or anything like that.
Okay.
I
Anyway.
will say it's also, because it is nighttime, there is also a heavy iron chain and a padlock on the gate.
Mr. Von Banks.
Okay. So
I say we just sleep
Yeah.
right here. If anything comes after us, they're gonna protect the gates, the walls, the town.
Not if something like a giant spider is destroying trying to destroy things. They won't care about random people at the gate. They're not threatening.
She has a point.
I say we wait 30 minutes and act like we're settling down for the night, so that we don't seem suspicious, and then enact our plan.
All right, I snuggle up with Von Banks and get cozy. Cuddle pile, join.
wait a minute. Am I turning into a spider or a cat?
You're gonna turn into a.
Because if I turn
We're
into
gonna turn
a
into
cat,
something big and scary.
if I'm turning into a cat,
later.
I'm looking for the barracks. All right, so this is where it gets bad. All right, I'm looking for the barracks, and if I have to, somebody for their armor, I will.
Wait.
So
To try to change the guard shift.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, what are we doing here? I'm just trying to confirm. Like,
Okay, why don't you do that? And if it doesn't work, then turn into a giant spider. Giant spider trying to distract everyone will be our backup plan.
Or giant spider make a little web ladder so we can all climb up and over outside of the guards' site.
Don't you all want the cart and the top of the thing is spikes?
It is. It's sharpened, but it's not like barbed wire. Like it would be easy enough to climb over.
I mean, the cart is not the cargo.
That's fair. We could just go to a place and climb over.
the giant spider is big enough for someone to ride it.
Yep.
Oh,
Or we could just wait it out
Hey.
until morning so we don't get them all pissed at us.
Yeah,
idea.
that's
No,
what I'm thinking.
That not with the fucking horse guy going around. You've got me terrified. Idea here. One of us rides over with you on the back, goes giant spidering over. You find the barracks. A person follows you to the barracks, grab armor, and because you need 2 people to take over the gates, voila. And then we're not out with possible creatures trying to fucking murder us.
Yeah, I don't like that. Not what you're saying. I don't like that, DM.
Like what?
I don't like that.
Yeah,
either.
okay.
Are we out of character? We're talking by the gate.
All right, so I have one last proposition.
We walk away from the gate. Continue talking first.
What if, we settle down, right?
Mhm.
I have 2 wild shapes. I can attack from a distance, the front gate, get those guys chasing after me, and then I can wild shape into something else. And they'll never be able to really find me.
I think this
That's
has
what I was kind of.
the potential to get an entire town to want to kill us.
Well, they would just see a giant spider and then he'd disappear, change into something like a cat. What are they gonna know?
Well, I mean, the fact that we came up there and tried to convince them to let us in, and then all this weird stuff starts happening.
Yeah, it's not a good
I'm
look.
with Banks on
Sure.
this.
Thinking about.
Just to
I mean,
get into the town, 10 hours
I
earlier?
guess we could be safe by the gate a night. If someone tries to come to attack us, then we'll be like, if you're not gonna help us, we're gonna get in there. At that point.
It might be safer for us to stay in the forest again, just out of sight from everything.
I don't know. The forest is.
Yeah, I don't trust the forest.
If we're by the gate, we at least are by the gate where the guards are actively watching the road.
So that means we can all rest.
Or at least one of us kind of stay up to just make sure, it's still safer. I don't like the DM's rolling.
Is that Raven anywhere nearby?
Yeah, he's still perched on the building past the gate.
We should give him the berry.
So he can see us?
Yeah.
We can't get to it.
I'm just gonna raise the berry up in the air and see if he comes to me.
You see his eyes lock on the berry, and he kind of tilts his head, but does not move.
I do a little to mimic the sound.
Yeah.
I'll take watch
You
since
can
I
try
slept
animal
last time.
handling if you want. Nope, he ain't going nowhere.
Oh, wait.
I'll just, without being rude about it, I'll just toss it near it.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Before, Petal will also try and coax him down with some animal handling.
That's good.
That's very good. That's
Yeah.
literally as good as it can get.
Petal wants to be queen of the ravens.
Hilarious. That's Petal. Can you talk to animals again at all?
I think I only get it once a day.
Petal, you go up to the gate and just try coaxing the raven down. And it kind of preens underneath its wing and cocks its head. And then in that weird kind of throaty, canned voice that ravens use to like mimic speech. Just blue water, and then looks further down the road. Like it's trying to convince you to keep going.
Like in the city or around the city? Sorry.
There was that lake.
Yeah, it's looking. Where's my thing? It's like sat here looking that direction.
Okay, so Flare gets a better idea. She's like, guys, just stay here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use her. She's gonna go about here, about out of distance of the guard. Is that another entry?
Yes.
She's gonna go about where she looks around. She goes about here, and she is going to use her Fangs of the Fire Snake and use 2 of her key points to deal fire damage to set it on fire.
Petal's just gonna nod at the raven and kind of thank it.
Where she's not like that way. There's a fire started on the wall.
I get what you're going for.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm gonna say go ahead and roll me your attack, and then we're gonna check we're gonna do a damage check.
Okay.
This is gonna be an unarmed attack.
It starts with 1 unarmed attack. I need to set up for like. So
Okay.
that's fire damage.
Yep,
Plus, I used 2 key. Oh, is it already on fire? Well, I used an extra key to do an extra.
That's enough to hit it.
Okay, well, I also did an extra 1d10 fire damage on top of the hitting fire damage.
Okay. I will say, as you are, like, you breathe, like, heat into your hands until they catch, and then you begin to pummel these logs. They pop and smoke, but given the heavy rain from the night before, they don't seem to be catching.
Okay.
A good plan.
Lane is just going to start walking in the direction of where the bird was pointing.
He's pointing further into the city.
Yeah, that's why.
Petal's gonna have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I'm just snoozing by the gate.
Banks are passed out. We taking a nap.
Yeah.
Maybe napping.
Petal's just gonna sit there and maybe chit chat with the siblings.
The guards, as you two are like sleeping there, one of the guards on the other side flips his pike around and begins poking at you with the butt.
Hey, you said we couldn't enter the city. You didn't say we couldn't sleep here.
You can't sleep in the road.
Now you got rules for everything.
Yes, that's kind of how these things work.
So
There's soft grass on the side. Set up a tent.
So
Why are people going to be coming into the city? What's the matter if we
For
block
us?
the road?
People we recognize, yeah.
Oh, so you will let people in?
If we know who they are, yes. Not.
He
But
looks
we
over
have-
at Lane. Lane, dress as Strahd. You saw his face?
It took me a
Make it
second.
happen.
Wait, was that Strahd confirmed? Or was it his minion?
That was Strahd confirmed.
Yeah, that was Strahd.
yeah, that was for sure Strahd. I didn't, and I just want to confirm to you, I did not know it was Strahd. I thought it might be Strahd, and I was hoping to have a character, a character moment with Petal where Petal's like, "I'm not trying to be difficult. I think that's him," and like, dun dun dun.
It's a good.
No, he was
To
nicer.
explain why she was being.
Strahd
way
rules
too much.
everything. I mean, he should have the authority to let us in.
Strahd rules everything around me.
I have a forgery kit.
All right, so what I
I can climb walls.
You can climb walls.
Maybe not the one on
Climb a
fire.
freaking wall. It's not on fire. It didn't set on fire because it's
Yeah.
too wet.
Yeah, it's too wet, unfortunately.
Who else can come up with who else? Like, I turn to who is it that can turn?
Lane.
Lane, that's what I thought. Lane, I'm gonna climb up the wall so I can open the gate, and once I'm ready, you distract the guards by turning into a giant spider, getting him away. Idea? Think it'll work? I think it'll work.
Oh well.
So, he'd have so she can. So I climb over this way.
Okay.
And I'm going to stealth near the gate so that when Lane sees me, he can get out of the distance to turn into a spider and cause the distraction. Please don't roll low.
Okay.
God.
As you manage to pitch yourself up over this wall, and Lane is prepared to follow you in, we're gonna hold off until next session to infiltrate Volaki.
Okay, my 24 will.
It'll hold.
be
Yeah,
there.
don't worry, it'll hold.
I'm guessing because I feel like if the bird is making that mimicry, it's like we should probably do this now.
He definitely seems insistent. But that is where we're going to just fucking everyone just hanging out on the side of the road. That is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Me and Banks had it figured out.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining me on this.
Yeah, thank you for
Journey.
hosting as always.
Yes, thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I also would like it noted, if anyone following along at home, I have added, because I've played through Strahd, and I like to mix things up for myself. So there are some changes that have been put in. So, like, no two playthroughs of Strahd should ever be the same. So
Keeping it spicy.
expect some new shit.
Right
I love
on.
the sequel.
Gary?
Gary's the best. Oh yeah, I had to put the GIF of Gary because I kept forgetting he existed for the first bit.
Yeah, no wonder he's so mad at you.
It's fine. Kenna was a little overwhelmed. There was a lot going on.
Yeah.
He got free reign of the
He's having a
buffet.
rough time no matter what. Like
Gary's the real Strahd at the end.
Oh my god.
The Gary,
we don't.
Gary is the Strahds we made along the way.
Or he's just been
Well,
communicating with
The
Strahd.
Strahds are the Gary we made along the
There you
way.
go.
Actually, Gary's the one that's been telling Strahd and keeping tabs on us the whole time.
There you go. That could be.
You know what? I wouldn't blame him. He's been through a lot. It's fine.
Oh goodness.
All right, guys. Well, it was fun. Thank you.
I had a great time. I look forward to hanging out and playing with y'all next week.
Fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I should have the
Fallout.
Fallout session done by then. Depends on
Hell
how
yeah.
well this fourth paper is going to be for me.
Understood.
Boss actually got me to cry with because I was so in character. So
Hell yeah.
it got me to like legit cry because I get really, really into like the mindset of my character. So congrats, I was really crying.
Hell yeah.
Are we doing Overwatch tonight?
No, I have D&D.
I was addressing the other ones.
Oh, I see.
I know you're busy on Saturday nights.
Yeah.
Either
I'm busy
that.
all the time. I don't even have Monday free right now. I now have.
You mean Wednesday?
No, well, Wednesdays no, but
It's Wednesday,
Mondays,
my dude.
was one of my like few days that I kind of had some breathing room, but I don't anymore because now I have therapy.
Physical or mental?
Mental.
Nah.
I got healthcare, but I'm gonna have to get it again now.
That's yeah.
All right,
that's
guys.
exactly
Thanks so much
what
for
I
hanging
have.
out. I appreciate your
It's been something I've been
faces.
saying
See you
I was gonna do
later.
for years. I was like,